All right, what's up, college football fans, quarterback fans? Welcome to another QB Spotlight video. In this video, we're actually going to kind of go back to our roots. We're going back to quarterback film breakdown. We're going to do some more film breakdowns. I think I found a way to hopefully and potentially present the information in a way that YouTube doesn't get mad at us. So we're going to do Shedeur Sanders today. We're going to go through some of his best throws from the year thus far, maybe 7 or 8 clips, and we're going to dive into and look at what he's been able to do so well and how he's been able to have so much success and what makes him a really good quarterback. And so we're going to dive into the film and look at maybe 7 or 8 plays. If this is your first time tuning in, QB Spotlight is just a big quarterback hub. We do a lot of just quarterback content. We have current and former quarterbacks come on our podcast and chop it up more in the off season. They'll come on, and then we have coaches do that as well. But during the season, it's previews, recaps, and back to these game film breakdowns or these quarterback breakdowns, as long as YouTube doesn't get mad at us. So let's talk about Shedeur. Before we dive into the film and look at these clips, I want to focus on the things that Shedeur been able to do. And if you watch the preseason content, the stuff that we've been doing, the film breakdowns that we did before the season started, we talked about how Shedeur has been able to, or how good Shedeur, has been at the Jackson State level at breakdown film, or not breakdown film, but breaking down defenses, reading defenses from pre-snap to post-snap. And we talked about how it's an underrated quality that's going to transfer to Colorado. I think it's our most viewed film or video that we put out on last March or something. You can go back and watch that if you like, but you've been able to see that so far this year. His football IQ, everyone's talking about, right? And it shows on film his ability to see something pre-snap, the defense change and post-snap. He's able to recognize it and make a quick decision or a different decision than maybe he was anticipating. So we're going to see some of that on film. But what does that look like? Like how has he been able to have that success, especially with pressure in his face, right? Everyone has talked about, the pressure, but he's done a really good job against pressure. So he's been under pressure on 35% of his dropbacks, which is pretty high. It's a lot. I think if Colorado doesn't lead the lead in like sacks given up, that they're up there, right? But under pressure, he's 35 of 59, 545 yards passing, 7 touchdown, 9.2 yards. It's actually his. Out of all the stats that PFF gives, which I'm looking at, they have kept clean, under pressure, not blitz, and blitz. His yards per attempt is highest when he's under pressure. He has thrown his 2 picks under pressure, to be expected, but still able to push the ball downfield, do really well against pressure. Another thing I want to look at is the ability to have success is dropping straight back. Some quarterbacks need play action to get you going, but 75% of Shedeur Sanders' passing attempts are just straight drop back plays, no play action. I think he's really, really good on play action, but he doesn't need that help to get the defense out of position. So he's been really good at that. And then of course his accuracy, right? The accuracy has been next level, not just from the short to intermediate range stuff either. He's hit on 14 of his 31 attempts on balls 20 or more yards down the field, or at least thrown in the air 20 yards or more, and he's got 7 touchdowns there. So with this film that we're about to go look at, and I got it pulled up here in a second. Again, I hope this is a good way to do this, and I hope it's somewhat educational, right, or at least interesting. But we're going to look at, one, his ability to stay in the pocket, throw with pressure in his face, take a hit, and attack in the middle of the field. We're also going to watch him throw outside the numbers as well. He's got 1,700 something and change yards thrown, I think, so far. Over 1,000, like 1,090 or something like that, has been middle of the field between the numbers, and the remaining 700-ish has been outside the numbers. That's a pretty good ratio. That means he's been able to distribute the ball all over the field. It makes it tough for our defense to defend. Okay, enough me. We're going to get into the film. We're going to look at how he's able to read defenses and the pressure in his face and tacking between the numbers. We're going to look at his ability to use his legs to buy time, which is something that he's been able to do a lot as of late, especially against USC. The really only game he didn't have any success was Oregon, right? But against USC, against Nebraska, against Colorado State, TCU even, like you saw him use his leg buy time and to set up a throw, right? Buy time, eyes downfield. Then we're going to look at the accuracy, the deep ball accuracy. So with that said, let's pull this up. And again, it's a little different. Okay. So first play. This is broadcast footage, so I do apologize. It's not the best footage. It's kind of grainy, but I think we can kind of get the point across. So it's a 2nd and 14. We're going to see a delayed blitz come. 5 guys do come. His eyes remain downfield. He's hitting middle of the field. So I want you to watch the ability to, 1, throw with pressure in his face, which we're going to see in a second, and then 2, fit a ball into a tight space, especially when guys are dropping back deep, right? You got 2 deep right off the bat. playing some of that like off coverage, cloud coverage down here at the bottom of the screen. So here, boom, delayed blitz, sees the guy coming, right? So initially it was 4. You had delayed blitz here, pressure in his face, boom, right? Not a lot of room for error, right? Not a lot of room for error to fit that throw. Let's watch it one more time. Again, it's kind of delayed. I apologize. The best quality. Boom, takes a shot, able to catch the ball with not a lot of to deliver the ball, excuse me, with not a lot of room for error. So again, that right there, pressure in face, reading defenses, attacking between the numbers. Really, really good throw there from Shedeur. One of my favorite throws, and that was against TCU. Let's see what play we got next. I don't even remember what order I put these in. Okay, so now we got deep ball accuracy here. So this is a ball thrown outside the numbers. So the first throw we saw inside the numbers, right? Pressure in the face. Second ball is deep ball accuracy. And you're going to see his eyes first off. Again, broadcast footage, we can't see the deepest safety here, but he moves the safety over here just in time pre-snap or right after post-snap to get the safety kind of out of the play, which is great. See that? Looking right at the ball, right on the snap of the ball, post-snap, looking this way. Boom, over here. Pressure does come. It's around him. This would probably qualify as throwing under pressure. And then deep ball accuracy, boom, throw it where only his guy can get. And you can see the safety does come over, but it doesn't affect the play, right? So that little, let's go back here. This is just a great example of just like high football IQ, right? But that little look of Shedeur to get him moving over here allowed for this deep throw and the safety not being able to get there in time. Plus, you had the strength to that side of the field anyways. But again, deep ball accuracy there. Let's see what's coming up next. Okay. So, boom. Okay, so here's a good one. Use his legs to buy time. His eyes remain downfield. And TCU doesn't even bring a lot. They only bring 3 here. You got 8 guys going downfield. Nothing really there. Coming out, eyes downfield, and then just rips it almost like a shortstop. You know what I mean? Like it's almost like he's getting the ball up the middle, turning the hips real quick, flipping and going. Good throw. I know he's wide open, but still just a good job of using his legs to buy time and push it downfield. Excuse me. All right, so next one we got, and this is Travis Hunt up here. It's Nebraska. We're going to see pretty good coverage, actually. He's off coverage. It's not a deep throw, so there's no throw of the safety, even though the safety starts going back that way right off the bat, shading over towards Hunter because we got man or some type of off coverage look here. 3 DBs off line of scrimmage. We're going to see him buy time again with his legs. Buy time. Ball's out now. Again, not a lot of room for error. Throw him to the sideline. I think that's Travis Hunter. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Able to get the first down there on a 3rd and 10. Again, let's look at pre-snap real quick. Let's see. I'm trying to work this out. I apologize if this is not right. But pressure does come. He anticipates pressure. He knows he wants Hunter the whole time. He likes that 1-1 matchup, especially off coverage. Look at the corner, too. Some inside techniques. The corner's given that to him, and the corner's probably anticipating being able to break down here. However, good throw, and Hunter makes a good catch there for a first down. Let's see what play we got next. Okay, here's the game-tying touchdown, or that led to the 2-point conversion against Colorado State. So eyes downfield again, uses his legs to buy time. Pressure comes with 4. And this was a game that, like, I think everyone really started to see how much pressure Shedeur was getting. First 2 games, it was getting it, but I think you really saw that Colorado State was able to get pressure. So that was really eye-opening, right? But again, Shedeur steps up in the pocket, uses his legs to buy time, sets up throws quickly, kind of getting those hips involved. Boom, hits his guy, makes the guy miss, goes for a touchdown. Okay, so let's see what we got next. I think we got another deep ball. No, okay, another good play. Okay, again, USC this past week. So good. Let's look at. Can we get pre-snap? Let's see. Some of the broadcast footage was hard to see, so I apologize. You can't see all the safeties right off the bat. You usually, like, for a quarterback, the first thing you're taught is like, okay, how many safeties we got? Where are they shading? You know, if you got 1 safety, then you have certain coverages that are potentially there. If you got 2 safeties, 3 safeties, and so forth. So it's good to show it, to point out on film, but the broadcast footage doesn't always allow that. But touchdown versus USC, it's a good job standing in the pocket. He reads. Can we see? Let's see if we can read. If we see where he's reading. Yeah. Okay. So you can't really see pre-snap what he's reading. The other angle you could see, but obviously you got the guy coming across the middle, and he sees the safety dip in, right? The safety's coming in here, and so he's able to throw it where the safety either should have been or the space that the safety was not at, right? The safety's in here, so Shedeur is able to see that. Pretty easy read for Shedeur for a touchdown. Also pressure and face, right? Let's see if we can see it one more time. Can you see the pressure? Yeah, pressure comes from the backer here. But pre-snap, like if we were able to get a little more, pre-snap look, we would probably say like this right here is who Shedeur is reading. You can look at him right now, actually. See, Shedeur is reading, that safety's in, so he's just throwing on top, below, over here, and the receiver does a good job getting open. Again, pressure comes right there. You can kind of see pressure in the face, delivers a good ball for a tutty. Let's see, we got one more clip, I think. Okay, here's probably my favorite throw. It's a 4th and 5 to the I think he's a freshman, number 14. I forget his name. Is it Omarion? Someone knows. But yeah, freshman, had a great game, number 14. Someone let me know in the comments below. I forgot his name doing the post or the post game kind of breakdown as well. But 4th and 5, able to. This pressure comes in, right? But he uses his legs to buy time. This is a true scramble, not just buying time, but scrambling, and able to hit 14-4 touchdown. This is a really, really good throw. Let's see. Boom. Pressure comes now. Escapes right there. Come. Boom. Pressure comes. Love this throw right here for a tutty. Great job there. Okay, let's remove this thing. So, again, just 6 or 7 clips, but I wanted to demonstrate the quality he's been able to do and he's been able to showcase and why he's had so much success. There's more keys in that, obviously, but the fact that he has such a high football IQ and able to read the defenses and process information so good translates to being able to play like the clips we just saw, right? He's accurate downfield. He's accurate in the short, medium range, but he's accurate with pressures in his face. He's just accurate. You know what I mean? He's just an accurate quarterback. That's number 1. Number 2, he's able to use his legs to buy time. He's not looking to run. He's wanting to buy time. And then he's able to stay in the pocket, and he's really good against pressure, even when he's getting hit. So a lot of really good things to like about Shedeur. Of course, a great start to the season for Shedeur Sanders. But yeah, we're going to try to start doing more of these film breakdowns. I got a few more quarterbacks I want to dive into, but we figured we would do Shedeur Sanders first. So if you like this video, like this content, hopefully we'll do some more film breakdowns. Unless YouTube gets mad at us, then I guess we'll have to go back to the drawing board and do what we can do. But we enjoy doing these film breakdowns. We're going to try to do more. But if you have any questions or requests or anything, let us know in the comments below. But like, share, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. It really does help. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Peace.